What's up, everybody? Story time about this weekend. So it started off good. It wasn't the 4th, it was the Saturday prior. So, my folks got a trailer up at a campground, so we figured we'd go there. Me, my fiance, my daughter, my brother-in-law, and my sister. And we were all going to go tent camping. My sister has anxiety, so it's hard to get her to stay. Plus, they have animals at the house and stuff like that. So it was nice that we actually had a time to go camping. So my mom has this sister who just has to have the best of the best, and if you don't have what she has, you're a piece of shit, basically. And you should do it her way because she is the best way. This woman has married 5 different men, been divorced 5 different times. 2 of them were smart and just fucking died. But for some reason, this is the younger sister. So mom needs to impress her by all means in every aspect. My mom had a beautiful trailer, and it wasn't good enough because Kimmy has a park model. Ooh, a fucking park model. So she had to get a park model. And you know what? Guess who decorated it? The person who has a park model too. She likes spending other people's money. She is a shitty person. When my mom was down and an alcoholic, which she still is, and that's where this story's going, she talked and treated my mom like shit, basically cut her off. Called her a lesbian because she got a certain haircut. This is the younger sister of 5 kids. So now that they have a trailer, they are out there with Kimmy. So they're neighbors, basically. There's one trailer in between. And my mom has a drinking problem. She takes benzodiazepines for her anxiety, which is self-caused anyways, because she worries about other people's shit, like if her trailer is going to look nice enough for Kimmy to come over on their porch and spend 5 to 10 minutes with them at a time. So we didn't know anything was going to be going on, but the last time we were there, my mom's sister Kimmy has a big mouth. She likes to say what people should do, what they shouldn't do, because that's what miserable fucking people do. They want you to live like them. They want to bring you down. So she's, Kimmy's out there mingling, My mom was supposed to be spending the whole day with us because she doesn't spend any time with my daughter, because when she comes to the same state that I live, she goes there to hang out and get drunk with her sister, because that's what, miserable people do. And I feel bad because Kimmy's husband, Mike, great fucking guy. He really is. I'm surprised he's still with her, honestly, because she's a bitch. She has nothing nice to say about anybody, and if she does, you turn around, she's talking shit about you. That's how she always been. So she said that I was her favorite nephew, this and that, but she also talks mad shit about me. My mom didn't like me when I was a drug addict, just like nobody else did. So Kimmy can still talk shit about me to my mom, and my mom will be okay with it, because that's how it goes. So on this day, this past Saturday, we went up there, and we were drinking, and I really don't drink, so we were drinking, having a bonfire. We brought steaks and stuff. We brought food to cook, and it was nice. For once, my mom was actually taking time out of her day of drinking to come spend time with us, and I appreciated that. But then she says, "Oh, Kimmy wants me to go play a game of bingo with her," which I know what was happening. Kimmy just wanted to get a W because she knows that nobody likes her. Nobody likes Kimmy. I know everybody's, "Oh, hi, Kimmy, hi, Kimmy." Nobody fucking likes you. Trust me, nobody. You want to have people over at your house and feed them? Yeah, they'll come. But they don't like you. You don't even do the cooking. So it doesn't matter. So, back to the story. We're all having a good time. My mom has to go play bingo down at the lodge. They have a little restaurant type of thing. And it's like a wooden cabin that they call the lodge, where it's like a restaurant, There's older people that stay there year-round at the campground. They go there to eat, hang out. On the outside portion of it, they were doing a bingo thing. So my mom says, "Oh, the pot is $400. If I win it, we'll split it." I know that's not true anyways, because that's going to go back to Kimmy when they go gambling over at Pickett's or wherever else they go. So my parents are retired, and I don't get to see them that often, even having a kid. So they go to bingo, they come back, my mom goes, "Oh, we won $30. I'm like, "Oh, good for you, it's good to see you." So then from there, she is back and forth between the neighbors, Kimmy's, getting her drink on, So it's getting dark now. Cheyenne has my daughter asleep in the stroller. My sister's already passed out in the tent. And I'm cooking tortellini. It's like pitch black. I'm using a flashlight to fucking see stuff. So I hear Cheyenne call to me and say, "Your mom," and I look at the porch, and I'm on ground level with the fire, and they have a deck, like a porch. So my mom is basically on her side, knocked the fuck out. I don't know if she hit something, if she just blacked out from drinking too much, but so Cheyenne calls me, I go up there, my sister's husband follows me, I roll her on her back, I'm yelling at her, I'm shaking her, I'm about to start doing chest compressions, and Kimmy out of nowhere shows up and says, "Matt, get the fuck out of here, move." So I go down to comfort my fiance, who basically just found my mom, presumably dead. So during all this, I'm freaked out. I don't know if she's coming to. Then somebody says she's breathing. And then my mom asks for a beer. And jokingly, that's the last thing she fucking needs. I'll tell you what a true friend is. A true friend is somebody that hands you a water bottle when you ask for a beer, because they know what's good for you. The people she surrounds herself with don't give a fuck about her, because it's not their mom. So I'm the asshole who has to worry about my mom potentially dying in the same state that I live, because she chooses to go and drink daily with her sister. Who, mind you, if your sister loves you, they'll tell you have a fucking problem and they're worried about your health. None of that occurred. Everybody joked about it. "Oh, you won a wet t-shirt contest." Well, I'm sitting down there wondering why everybody is okay with this woman who just blacked out, probably from alcohol poisoning, and the fact that she's on benzodiazepines for her anxiety. So we basically find my mom dead. She's not dead, obviously. She's alive. She was just probably heat stroke, drinking, all that stuff. After all is said and done, I'm sitting down. I comfort my fiance. Now I'm sitting down just breaking down what the hell happened. And I hear, "Oh, good thing, Kimmy was there to, make sure she was fine." I go, "What the fuck?" Kimmy was shaking her ass at the neighbor. She didn't give a fuck that her sister was dead on the fucking, on the porch. Nobody gave a fuck. So then she wants to get in my face after I say, if I find out anybody gives my mom a fucking beer, I'm beating ass. Because that's what I should be doing as a son and as a responsible person for anybody who has a problem. If you don't want to change, that's fine, but you're my fucking mom. I got one of you. And I'm not going to have you dying while my fucking daughter's visiting because you chose to be an alcoholic that day. The one day we asked you to fucking be a grandma. So then I'm told, "Oh, Kimmy, oh, I'm going to call the cops on you, you little fucker. You shouldn't even be here." That's weird because you have a shitty job and your coworkers don't like you. My Aunt Bonnie works with you. She don't like you. All you do is talk shit about her because her husband gambles or something. That's none of your fucking business. You need to mind your own fucking business. Your life is a shithole and you know it. So you shouldn't be fucking passing judgment, period. Bottom line, she's okay. She's okay. But what pisses me off is while her children are worried about her, she goes back by her sister, who apparently was a first responder, even though she pushed me out of the way of my mother, who I thought was dead, My fiance finds her. She's fucking traumatized because her dad died in a car accident. It's just, we don't need all this shit. So my advice is, if you love somebody, let them go. Because if they're not going to help themselves and they won't allow you to help them and they just want to keep deteriorating versus actually have a life of fulfillment with family and love and joy, it's just not worth it. You got to cut those people off. But at the end of the day, you have one set of parents. Well, not all the time, but if you care, show it. But when you got a fucking little midget, alcoholic, Skeletor, crypt keeper, little fucking weasel of a witch bitch sister who thinks she's got it all because she's got a fucking park model that her husband bought because she's a nursing, secretary, paper pushing bitch, I don't give a fuck. I will fight anybody for my family. And if you guys are going to continue to put her in a situation where she's declining, you're killing her. And the way I see it, it's an eye for an eye. So, but I want to end on a good note. Kim Kursky, you're a fucking cunt. Okay? Kimkersky. Yeah, look her up. She's a piece of shit, blonde-haired fucking prairie weasel. She doesn't give a fuck about anybody. She's a hateful bitch, and I'm sure I don't come off as positive during this, but I'm heated because of all this shit happening. And then I get the shit end of the stick for caring. That bitch wants to call the cops on me. I'll give you something to fucking call the cops on if that's the case. I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna fucking play. I'm not gonna make fucking empty threats. So, like, if you love somebody, tough love is sometimes the best thing. So, like I said, if you guys want to, spam the shit out of that bitch, because fuck her. Anybody that's going to try and kill my family, whether it's with booze or something like that, if you know somebody's got a problem and you're giving them booze, that's like giving a heroin addict a fucking needle when he's in recovery. You're killing them. Again, appreciate you guys. Love you all. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back.